Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Elizabeth. It's good to have you. Please consider subscribing if you are a crafter or just enjoy crafting videos. My goal at the moment is to have 1,000 of you lovely people subscribe to my channel. So please help me to achieve my goal so I can continue to bring you more crafting videos. Today is going to be a quick one. I am going to be doing this in the hoop corner bookmark. It is personalized and I think they make really lovely gifts. So, if you would like to see how I do this, stay tuned. Okay, so for this corner bookmark, I'm going to be creating 5 bookmarks in the same hoop. So I've got my materials here. So for each material I have allocated a thread. So I'm going to be doing one in this kind of teal coloured vinyl, and I will link where I got this. This is from Amazon, and I'm also using some matching felt and this very pretty variegated thread. I haven't used this one before, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this one looks like. Also, I'm going to be using some black leatherette, and this is also from my local fabric store, and I've got some black felt for that, and I'm going to be using this purple or lilac variegated thread. This is so pretty. Also looking forward to using that because I haven't used this one before. And I've got this one, which is kind of like a salmon pink, and I'll be using this thread for that one. And then I have some white leatherette. This is also from my local fabric store, and I'm going to be using this variegated thread, which I've also not used. So I'm looking forward to using all the variegated threads I've never used before. This one I have used before, actually. I've used this one before, and this leatherette is from Amazon, I think. Yeah, this is from Amazon. So the black and the white are from my local fabric store, and this teal and salmon pink one is from Amazon. I've also got this gold thread here for a kind of a little design I have in the corners of the bookmark. As for my white vinyl, I'm not going to be personalizing that today. I'm going to personalize that in another video, so stay tuned for that. But I will be creating the actual bookmark today, but personalizing in another video. So I think, oh no, I haven't told you everything we need. You're going to need some masking tape. Masking tape is your friend when you're doing in the hoop projects. And I've got my applique scissors here to cut around my fabric. What else do I need? I might not use that scissors actually. I might use a different pair of scissors, just a normal pair. And I am going to be creating my bookmarks in my hoop here. This is a 140 by 140 hoop, and I'm using my Janome 550 memory craft embroidery machine. So I think we are ready to start. Okay, so we are at the machine and I have my hoop here. I forgot to mention that this is cutaway stabilizer that I'm using. So I'm just going to attach this to the machine. I'm trying a different view with the way I've angled my camera today. So So let me know in the comment section if this is working for you, or if you prefer, if you've seen my other videos where I use the embroidery machine, if you prefer the view from the side. Mainly I have my camera pointing this way mainly, but I've got it this way, so let me know if that is a good view for you. So I'm just going to set up my design. So the first stitch here is going to be the placement stitch. So I'm just going to do a bookmark at a time because I'm using the different threads, and this is a single needle machine and I don't want to do too many color changes. So let's begin. Press the foot down. Okay, so that was my placement stitch, and I'm now going to put my fabric on. So I'm just going to put my fabric, and for this one I'm going to put my black leatherette, making sure that placement stitch is nicely covered, like so, and then continue. So this is the point where this project started to go wrong. I was so optimistic going in this. I thought it would be a quick project, but it doesn't turn out that way. Keep watching. Okay, so there is my little kind of border design done. Just snip that away. Okay, so that's that one done. So I'm now going to change to my lilac variegated or purple variegated thread. So I'm just going to do a quick color change. Okay, so I have done my color change, and now we are going to stitch out the initial. Okay, so that is the initial done. Right, let me have a look. How do I feel about this variegated thread? I'm not sure if I like it yet. I think for me, where it's a bit black there, and because this is also black, it's looking like it could be patchy. I'm not sure how I feel about that just yet. I'm going to continue anyway. This is the first time I'm stitching this out. This is what I do in my videos. I just try things out, and if they work, they work, and if they don't work, I've learned something, and hopefully my mistake will mean you won't also make the same mistake. But I'm not sure how I feel about this just yet. The font is pretty. I like the font. I'm just not sure about the thread. So we'll continue anyway. So right now I am going to put my felt on the back here now. So I'm just going to tidy this up. I'm just going to snip away those threads. So the felt that I'm putting on the back, I mean, I don't have to put the felt on the back, but I just thought it would be nice to just, even though you won't really see the inside of this once it's all stitched out, I just think it's just nice to just cover all of this up. So let's just tidy that up and I think with a different font, maybe that variegated thread would look really beautiful, because it is a nice colour. Okay, so I'm now going to put my felt on the back, making sure I cover the whole design. Got my masking tape here, and the next stitch is just going to tack that down so it becomes one with the vinyl on the front. So pretty much all the bookmarks are done this way, but if I just talk about what I'm doing here, then I don't have to keep talking about it for each one of the bookmarks. I think that's enough tape. Yep. And as always, I don't press when it's this way. I flip it over, put it on a flat surface, and then I can press, just so that I'm not shifting my stabilizer. So put it on a flat surface and then press, so you know that it's attached on the back. Right, I'm going to return my hoop. Have a look underneath, make sure it hasn't moved. Yep, we are good. And then we're just going to bind those two together. Okay, so I've made a mistake. Did you spot it? Okay, so now my felt is attached to the back. Now I'm going to put my, I've made a huge mistake. So what I've done is I have put the wrong felt on the back. So yeah, I need to do this one again. So I will be doing this one again. So I'm just going to move on to the next one, actually, because I've used the wrong felt. This is black, and I was supposed to use black felt and got carried away. So yeah, I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to go on to do the next one now and then show you properly. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Okay, right, attach that back on. I'm going to move my design on, so I'm doing the next one now. Okay, so I'm going to stitch out my next one. So that one I had to do again anyway, because I wasn't too happy with the lilac. So I might just use a plain lilac for that one, since I have to do it again. Hopefully this variegated thread will look nice. So I'm just going to do a placement stitch for this one. I'm going to use the same variegated thread and then switch over to my gold. Okay. At this point it just goes from bad to worse. My stitching's not coming out properly, and I've put the wrong felt on the back. Okay, so that is my placement for my teal coloured one that I'm going to just put there, and I'm just going to do a quick colour change so I can get my gold to do a nice little design. So I'll be back once I've done the colour change. Okay, so my colour change is done, so ignore that one. I'm going to do it again. Right, let's stitch out our little border. So the problem wasn't the variegated thread. The variegated thread is beautiful. I was having some tension issues due to the fact that I was using leatherette or vinyl. Yeah, it all just started to go wrong and I almost gave up. I was completely fed up, but I persevered and I kept going and I came up with a solution. And I am happy that I did keep going. We have a break. Oh, something to do with my tension. Okay, so I almost just gave up. As you can see, my camera angle has changed back to my normal angle. I just think for this project, since I'm getting so many headaches, I need to just stick with this angle. Right, so I'd like to do a close-up now. So what we can see here is some tension issues. Now it might be because I digitized this myself or because of the actual fabric. Maybe I haven't got enough substantial stabilizer. I'm gonna try it again. I don't want to give up. I almost did, but I'm gonna try again. And if it doesn't work, then I know that this was a fail. But this video is not only for me to share with everybody, it is also for myself, so I remember what to do and what not to do, because I can't remember everything. So this video is also for myself, be useful for myself. So I'm going to try again. I have hooped some cutaway stabilizer. I've cut out my pieces again, but this time I have put some fusible interfacing on the back of my fabric, okay, to help, because I'm having a feeling that because of the density of the font that I used, maybe that's the reason why. So I've put some fusible interfacing on the back. Also, I'm going to be adding a tiny little bit of cutaway stabilizer also underneath when I stitch, and hopefully that takes care of the tension issues, because this here is actually my bobbin. Initially I thought it was the dark part of the thread that looked like that, but it's not. All those black bits are actually my bobbin. That's my bobbin. So I'm gonna try again. We can only just try again. So wish me luck. I think this is take 3 at this point. Let's do it. I'm also going to try and just stitch out the 3 and then do my final pieces. So I'm not going to do it in the order that I was doing it before. I'm actually going to move my design on, so I'm not changing my threads more often. So I'm going to do all the placements, all of the kind of like the little borders in the same color, and then I'm going to do a color change. So right, let's do this. I'm nervous, but let's do it. I also have to remember not to put the wrong felt with the wrong vinyl as well, or leatherette. Okay, let's have a go at this. Let's have a go. Right, so hoop is in. Let's do our first placement. Press our foot down. Here we go. Okay, so we have a thread break. So I got several thread breaks, which turned out not to really be thread breaks, but my bobbin. My machine was having an issue with the bobbin that I had in there, so I just removed it and replaced it, and it turned out fine. Honestly, everything that could go wrong with this project did happen, and I went from being sad to cross to being annoyed. Okay, so it's finally decided to stitch out the first placement stitch. I changed my bobbin. It seems my bobbin, my machine doesn't like my bobbin today, so yeah. So I'm just going to do all these placements. Okay, so let's have a look. I am loving it. Look at this time. No bobbin coming up through. Look at that variegated thread. It's so pretty. Can I just do a comparison, a side by side? So that is the first one I did. Okay, huge catastrophe, major catastrophe, and then we have this one. So I'm glad I didn't give up. It was to do with tension because my bobbin was coming up, but I really love that. I love that now. Okay, I'm going to now, my next step is to put my felt on the back. So I'm not even going to mess with those threads. Well, let me move you back a bit. So I'm not even going to cut these off. I'm going to leave it. It is going to bother me though, so I will cut it off. I will. Who am I deceiving? Nobody but myself. Because I know it will bother me, but it's just there, even though I'm going to cover it all up. Right, so get that all off. Just a bit, so it's a little bit more tidy. And then this time, get the correct felt. So I'm doing the black, and I need to match it up with the black felt. Oh my goodness. The joys of crafting. Well, I'm actually so pleased with the way that is stitched out. I'm so happy. So happy. Right, let's get this down and try and finish this off. This was only supposed to be a short video, and it's ended up being a bit of a long one. So this now is just going to attach that felt on the back, just so it's nice and tidy at the back. Right, so my felt's on there, and make sure it doesn't move. I press, make sure that tapes really well, and now we just attach those two sides together. Okay, so it has attached the felt and the leatherette or vinyl. It's all stitched on. So I'm just going to remove this bit of tape here, because I'm going to use the same bit of tape. Hopefully it's still sticky. I'm going to now use it to attach my final piece of leatherette to the back, like so, making sure that this side, that side is facing outwards. Get that tape down, making sure I'm not pressing on my stabilizer while it's flipped upside down this way. I can put it on my table and give it a press on something flat. I need more tape. That's lost its stickiness because I put it on the felt. Okay. Okie dokies. Hopefully that is on and will stay on. Let's see. Yep. Let's return it. So a number of things were the issue initially. My bobbin, my black bobbin. My machine didn't like my black bobbin, and just changing those few things. Interfacing, adding more stabilizer. Okay, so it's just going to do a little bean stitch now at the top and at the sides, and that will seal it off nicely for us. Ooh, this one is also very pretty. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is stunning. I love it. I love it. Right, let's do another comparison. So here is the first disaster. And here is beautiful. Oh, I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to tidy up the back, and it's pretty much the same, more of the same. So felt on the back. Okay, so it has finally finished and it looks really good. There's the M, the R and the H, and then there's this plain one which I'm going to do another one, and that will be done on an upcoming video. So like I said in the beginning, look out for that video. Right, so let's take you to the table and finish this off. Finally! I'm so happy. Okay, so I'm back at the table and I've taken it off the hoop. So I'm just going to pull all this tape off. going to use my rotary cutter to just cut these straight edges, and I'm going to leave about 2 to 3 millimeters around the edge. And then I'm going to go in with my scissors and just cut around the curves, also leaving about 2 to 3 millimeters also, making sure I do not cut into my stitches. So here they are all cut out. I'm just going to use this lighter just to seal off the threads. And that one's fine. Okay. So I think they turned out really cute. These are the plain ones that I did. So I decided to do 3 more, and I will be doing another project with these ones, and hopefully those go smoothly and I don't have any issues with these ones. As for these, this turned out really lovely, and how it works is it's got a little pocket here and you just slip it onto your book. I will demo that in a minute. Here's the one with the H. So adorable. And the one with the M. I think they stitched out lovely in the end. Here is the first lot that I was doing again, and how horribly they were stitching out until I kind of amended it. It does mean that because I added a few layers, they are quite thick, but it's soft, and you know, it will protect your book. It won't do your book any harm. So I'm just going to show you how these work. So one of my corner bookmarks are already in, and here it is, looking pretty. So it just kind of slides on the top right corner of any book. It just slides on like that. So it's got an opening there, and you have the opening up there as well, and you just slide it on. And it's a bookmark. Easy for you to find the page that you were on. So I'm really pleased with the way these turned out. And these are going to be gifts, and I love them. I really love them. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with it. It was hard, but I got through it. If you found this video useful or interesting, please like and subscribe if you haven't yet done so, and turn on your post notification bell, and make sure you check all so that you never miss any of my videos. Also, please feel free to interact with the comment section by leaving any comments or any questions in the comment section below. Also, please join our Facebook group. It is a group to have dialogue about crafting or creating. I will leave a link down below in the description. And as always, guys, don't have a good day. Have an amazing day. Until next time, bye.